Hey Gemini, so I am back just in time for Mercury retrograde and a couple other things. You know, we're moving pretty fast into the month of March. And I'm just going to tell you because, like, I have been so behind with things I have to do and I'm catching up. I'm doing a lot better, guys. I have been sick and just kind of getting hit with whatever is going around that keeps going around. And unfortunately, with my job that I do, it's hard for me to avoid getting sick. And then my voice was gone for about a week and a half straight. As you can see, it sounded a little bit raspy. So everybody that I have to catch up with, you know, because I do birth chart readings as well, I am getting to you, I promise. But I wanted to come back to take a look at what is going on for Geminis right about now. What it is that's going on, what it is that you need to know, Geminis, that's coming up. You know what? My intentions was really, guys, my intentions, as I told you guys the last read, I was coming to do a Valentine's read, and I could not do it. Like, my voice was coming in a little bit, but not enough. So I'm like, it'll be fine. What's coming in for Gemini? Ooh. What is that you need to know? What's coming in for Gemini? And I'm not sticking this to anything in particular. I will do focus on relationships or love at the end if it's not showing it clearly in this spread. But I feel like it is, Gemini. Like, you definitely have... there's some sort of emphasis around kids as well. Kids, I don't know, some of you guys might end up thinking about or hearing about, maybe been around people talking about kids or inheritances or insurance policies, planning that, getting that in order. Some of you guys could be thinking about the fact that maybe you're getting to that stage in life to where that's something that you want to have. If you were to pass away, you want money saved up for your kids, or you want some sort of policy, insurance or something allotted to them for their future and for them just to be able to be okay in life and to do good. This is so great because I just see the Magician card is out as well. Ooh, okay, hold on. Okay, so you could be coming up, but I do see young, fresh energy. So this could be some of you guys, like more like the younger Geminis that is stepping into another part of life, another phase of life. Maybe you're graduating high school and you're going into college, or your kids are doing this. It's like some sort of milestone that I see some of you guys overcoming. And it's not something that is easy, I feel, but it's more about you being at this place of acceptance right now for a lot of you guys. But if you're not, let's say it's not about you graduating high school or anything. This could just be you at a place in your life to where you're at this new phase. It doesn't matter your age. You're just really taking in what you like, who you are, what you want to be, what you accept right now, and what you don't. Like, I really feel that. And guys, I'm very good at giving examples, so I definitely can give you one. Take for an example, and I mean, this is Gemini, this is on a level where I feel like you're feeling this. This is not something that you're just telling yourself. You're doing. And it's not that you're just saying that you're looking around and you just don't care about nothing. You don't care. You know how Geminis, we can be like, you know what? I don't really care. I don't really care. They can do whatever. I don't really care. And a lot of us will still do that. But no, this is a place where you're just like taking an inventory of where you're at in life and where you want to be. But it's very authentic. It's like an authentic feel. You're tired of just like chasing stuff, convincing people to be what you need them to be, or just to be decent. And looking for acceptance, and I don't even feel like it's was that you're looking or you looked for acceptance in a sense to where you needed that in order to be who you are. No, it's just about being able to be not necessarily becoming somebody else, but you know how in relationships we have to meet the needs of others, or we try to step above and beyond for them, and then it gets to the point where we're not receiving that back, or we're receiving betrayal in return, or just disappointment to the point of where we become resentful, bitter, and just like, you know what, I'm closed off to life, I'm closed off to love. That's not what I feel for you right now. You're not bitter. You're not defensive about it. You're really at a place to where you're just really taking up space to where you feel like, no, I have a right to take up space where I belong, where I dwell, I have a right to receive in return, to receive loyalty, to be able to be looked after, to be able to stand tall and shine and be what I need to be, and be open to what that looks like, what my life looks like for me, and to be here just as much as anybody else. I just had to do that because that intro there, because that's what I was feeling. Look at this, Page of Cups. And it doesn't matter what's going on around you. You're looking for this newness. You can feel it. Now, I'm not going to lie, because I see the Three of Swords here, Gemini. So the Three of Swords, this is, there's new beginnings here. There are new things coming your way. There is hope. There's opportunity after disappointment, after you looking at or feeling like something failed or hurt you. The Swords is reversed. Now, you could be dealing with somebody that has like a young child too, or young kids, or you could be dealing with somebody, Gemini, that is coming out of a situation, like a hard situation or some relationship that went wrong, and that could be representing the Three of Swords reverse. But I do sense this as being you, because honestly, if you guys were dealing in a situation where there was like a third party, or there was a cheating or lies or betrayal, this for me looks like you removed yourself out of the situation. You're removing yourself out of these situations. You're not waiting for somebody to choose you. You're not waiting for somebody to accept you. You're not waiting for someone to give you the permission to feel like you should be proud of yourself, or to feel like you accomplished something. That Three of Swords reverse is showing me active healing. And you're taking things day by day. So this is saying go easy on yourself, Gemini. The Two of Swords even said, a Two of Wands says it too. Take things day by day, Move towards allow life, allow spirit, allow your experiences to show you to go easy on yourself, to be kind to yourself, to be generous to yourself, to be able to put yourself and your needs first. Because other people, guys, come on, let's be for real. Other people that you have involved yourself with personally for a while, this is what they've been doing. Page of Pentacles. Something that you're not giving up on, or you're retrying, or you're putting in the effort to start again. Now, I'm also seeing this too with the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. this energy is showing me, Gemini's, with the Two of Wands here, this is showing me that you are not in chasing energy. You should not be chasing anybody. I feel like you're dealing with people that want to put you in situations that you chase them. For whatever reason, if they're lacking in value, if there's something happening emotionally with them, whatever hardships they're experiencing and insecurities, if they're not making, really putting in effort, or they're not making moves towards you, or they're not, whatever it is that you know that interacting with them should bring you, should be what you interacting with these people, you interact in these situations, but it should bring you what the type of experiences, if it was just like an even flow and an equal exchange of energy, what that feels like for you. You should be getting replenished as well. And when you feel that lack, you'll know, hey, I'm gonna pull back, right? So I feel like in this situation here, you're dealing with somebody, or you're dealing with people that they want to project onto you their insecurities. So it's like, oh yeah, Gemini, you should chase me. Like, if you want me, you should chase me. Or they're acting, really, their insecurities is what they're acting off of. And it's putting them in a position to where they hold back on you, or they can't really give you everything that you need, all that you're worth in relationships with them, no matter what kind, right? And that projection is coming off to you as if maybe you're not valuable. Maybe you're not good enough. Maybe, you're less than. You can't be their partner. Whatever the case may be. It's really their own insecurities. And let me tell you something, Geminis, what I'm here to tell you is that you should let them have it. You should let them. Separate yourself from situations like this, and set your boundaries, and make it known that their feelings, what they believe, has nothing to do with you. Like, don't even interact with it. And you have the Magician. This is what's coming up for you for the end of February. For right now, this is what's coming up for you, the Magician. And the Magician talks about Mercury, and Mercury is retrograde. It's going to be retrograde. I think within another day or two, another day really, in Pisces. That's emotional realizations. That is awakening up to depths. Like, there's more to you than people are giving you credit for. Like, you have Geminis, like, you have situations where people are like judging you, and they are categorizing you, and they're watching you, waiting for you to slip up or see what you're going to do next. Even if it's not even waiting for you to slip up, it's like, okay, let's just see what Gemini does next. And it's not even fair to you. You're just there living life, working, doing your thing. And you're being held to some sort of standard, or you're being held in a position that you didn't put yourself in. Somebody else did. Through rumors, through lies, through insecurities, whatever they're doing, through projection. And in return, like I said before, in return, it's making it seem like to you that you're being judged unfairly. And I'm going to give you guys a story, because y'all, this is the thing, I have not, usually I follow a storyline in the readings that I do according to like what I see, like the patterns and energy and what's going on energetic overall for the signs. I'm going to try to do all signs too. Within the next day or two, or during the weekend. So I haven't been keeping up with it. So I'm feeling it, and it's like coming out more of what's going on. But let me tell you guys a quick story. Like, I just recently dealt with a situation to where it was like a whole mess, guys. Like I was put into a whole mess of events that was playing out. And, I seen it coming. So I acted accordingly. And the only thing, how I positioned myself, the only thing I had to do was wait, live life and wait it out. Sure enough, things start falling apart. Now, with that group that's falling apart and those things, and, one or two people put it together and other people jumped on the bandwagon without even knowing me, trying to cause trouble for me. Now that little group, the flying monkeys, however you want to put it, is falling apart. Here we come with the stragglers trying to come to me individually and be like, oh, somebody literally told me the other day, you know what? The stuff that I was told about you, that people say about you, I've been watching. Like, I watched you. Like, and automatically I'm like, why? Well, you're watching me because of something someone else told you about me, and you never even really talked to me a day in your life. You just see me. So, okay. I guess I should be obliged that I'm getting the clearance here. But yeah, so I'm sitting here being told, sorry, let me do my TV. So I'm sitting here being told, yeah, and you know what? So far, the stuff that they were saying about you, I don't see how it's true. I don't see you being any of that. And this happened like yesterday, a day ago. And it's been popping up to me, throughout yesterday, throughout today, it's popping up to me in ways to where I'm just thinking like, what? Like, you literally are telling me that you were in a situation, part of trying to get me caught up in a way that could have cost me my money. Because you were grouped up with some people that told you, and even in part of these, majority of the people that was involved don't know me. Okay, let's just put it that way. And I'm not even going to go into a long story. I just want to sum it up real quick. But you put yourself there, and you knew nothing about me. Now I am being watched and judged every step of the way because of something I'm not even aware of, because somebody else told you lies about me. Some other people that don't even know me. Got it. I'm good. I will be cordial to you because I have to see you, but I am good. This is you within your power right here. You get what I'm saying? This is full potential. This is that self-awareness. This is the deep layers that because let's go back to what I originally said that for. I said that because I said that to say this. It's like, okay, you know what? Fine. Yeah, you didn't know me. Like, there's layers to me. and you are aware of the layers that come with you, Gemini. You understand this, but this is the problem is you are Geminis in general, like, are just so freedom loving and just living life, and then having experiences and the spirit experiences hurting us, but then we getting back up and taking on the rest of life, and then we moving on, and then we're finding hope, we're finding positivity, and then we land into another situation. Now it's not that you're looking at it from a negative space. It's more like you really realize, like, these people don't really know you, the person that you're partnering with. And they'll do shit. They will do things to hurt you. And you're not even thinking about doing these things to them. That's what you're waking up to. And you're waking up to the fact that, you're like, no, if it's a person that's not taking time, like they're dealing with the surface part of me, because this is how they're choosing to show up, I don't want them dealing with no part of me at all. You're not making people comfortable with dealing with you any kind of way. I might make this a little bit longer for the simple fact that I've been going for so long. Wow. Yo. You're not making people comfortable with dealing with you any kind of way. They got to put in the effort. They got to understand who you are. If they're going to be a friend to you, if they're going to be a partner to you. You're like noticing little things. And you know, it's really not fair to us, guys. And you know, I feel like this Mercury retrograde in Pisces it's an emotional one for us. I'm not going to lie. It doesn't even matter. Like, even if you are a Gemini that could be in a loving relationship and you can have great family and friends, because this is not all about negativity, that exists. The thing about it is, it's still emotional because maybe you weren't always there with these people. Because I definitely sense the theme of people coming back around. People coming back around that wouldn't really give you the time of the day. And at one point in time, like the way that you needed, or when you needed them and the way that you needed them, they could not. Listen to me. At one point in time, I found myself like, and I'm using myself as a testimony. It doesn't matter to me who watches it or who does it. At one point in time, like the people that I call my friends, like I was there for I was there. I was holding it down. You needed to borrow some money for your rent. You needed me to show up to your child's functioning and even when they own other parent way. You needed some compliments to boost your self-esteem. You needed somebody in your corner to vent to understand you. That was me. Until, life hit in a way to where I wasn't expecting. And you know what, I will say this, so I hold it down for my parents, especially my mom, all day. Because even though Geminis, and this is different for each one of us, who that person and who those people will be. You get what I'm saying? For me, it happens to be my mom. My grandma. But life hit, and still, that, hear me out. But life hit in a way to where I look one day and I'm like, damn, when I get in hard times and I need help with my rent, I need help with something, there's nobody to help me. I can't go to those people. You understand? I couldn't, because that's not the situation now, but I'm just telling you, I couldn't go to those people. But you know what it did? It put me in this place where I was like, well, what? I could be here for you emotionally. That's literally what it is. Even though we're not crying on the phone and conversation's not all sad, you're telling me about your personal problems. Now I got folks want to send long, drawn out voice notes for me to listen to and respond to. And you know what? I'm saying this as a testimony to say this. I'm saying that to say this, Gemini, because maybe some of y'all can understand me from where I'm coming from. Now, I'm like, I look and I'm listening. I just hear a voice message today that's 5 or 6 voice messages long about a situation that I, years ago, I tried to help with. And then when I'm in the need of wanting to share something that I'm struggling with, and I send some voice messages or whatever, I get a response days later, a day or two later, or late. I be done figured out the problem. I be done figured out the situation myself. Or it's half response. It's like I'm sending all these messages, or I'm sending something detailed, and the response is bare minimum, and it ain't nothing. I'm just like, wait a minute. This response ain't really to nothing that I was just talking about. But now you think that you're about to come and you're about to, bitch, I'm going to sleep. I'm resting right now. That's where I'm at. Geminis, come on now. Okay, let's get some more cards. Now we're going to get to the card part. Look what you got coming up. So some of y'all got the Knight of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles here. So what are you doing? Some of y'all, who's turning their, Gemini, some of y'all are turning your emotions and your pain and past issues into money, into business, into stability, into committing to yourself. Look at that. Ooh, somebody's curious about you. People curious about you. Yeah, I already knew that because I just told a story of me being watched. I'm like, where they do that at? You watching me, but bitch, go ahead, because I'm not watching you though. When I seen where you was at and who you was aligned with, I definitely wasn't watching you. So thank you for watching. Look at this. Look at this. Because I kind of feel like, Gemini's, listen to me, things are about to open up, because I kind of feel like that Page of Cups, baby, and that Page of Pentacles is kind of with stagnant energy. That stagnant energy, emotional stagnation, financial stagnation, but not from the place that you think. Because with the Three of Swords reverse, that's like healing energy, healing finances. So that's saying like even in situations where you're just like looking over everything and you're taking tally or notes or observation, and you're just like letting things sink in, and your whole thing is, okay, you want to be in a better place financially, you want to be in a better place emotionally, and you do that starting with yourself. That's what that Page of Cups and Page of Pentacles is saying with the Two of Wands and the Magician. Look at that. You do this starting with yourself, right? How does that look? We just talked about it. So you do this starting with yourself, and you're just like, okay, you know what? Hold up. Because this is the thing. You know, I want my credit score better, and I don't care how long it takes me to do it. That's not the problem. That's where you're at. And that's what I was trying to explain in the beginning before I even had the cards, really. I was trying to explain that you're in this place of you're taking up space. Because you're just like, I have a right to be here. Bitches, get ready and get comfortable and get used to it. You see what I'm saying? And what that looks like is, and it's an emotional thing, because you could be looking at how much time you wasted in the past not being in this place, but it doesn't matter because you're here now, and this is great. Look at this, baby. So, and there's different people in this reading. So literally there is the Magician, there's the Queen of Pentacles, there is the Queen of Wands. Now I could see this as all three different people, because this could be some of you guys, it's like your allies, or like you could be receiving help. Like this is showing like there's support there. There is like this feminine energy that's here to help you, that's here to support you, or there is some sense of stability here, you know, through your experiences, through your wisdom, through your spiritual influence, through the spiritual realm, you know, you receiving this help, you receiving this support, you being protected. But listen to this, because I'm about to go here. Okay, the Knight of Cups, I see this as like something coming in your direction, and it's really looking like forgiveness to me, because the Three of Swords is here and is reversed. So it's like somebody wants, it's like they have emotions for you. And what I do like about the Knight of Cups, though, is and it's another thing, Gemini, I want to include in this is also taking your time when it comes to the area of feelings, love, romance, because all part of healing and all part of being sensitive to yourself and taking care of your needs is about those boundaries, creating that, and then not being afraid to step on people's toes with it. And this is not in a harsh way. This is in honest. This is in honest, this is you acknowledging your feelings and what you need in these situations. Like I said, you dealing with somebody that seems that they're saying that they want to be there, and they're telling you that they're into you, they're attracted to you, they love you, whatever. They want something with you. But then they don't really, and you know, this is the thing about you. You know that they can't, you're not like wicked moment of their life, and you're giving that leeway, but then you're just like, okay, I still gotta, I still have to force you to know that, I still have to force you or coerce you to be here, to show up. Like, no. And you being able to say, I don't like how this feels. So, no, listen, I literally told somebody today, and I'm using myself as an example because I want y'all to know that this is just real for me. I literally told somebody today, okay, so a guy, that I'm sorry, I said, but still, nothing's perfect. But today, because the situation is, it's a situation as far as we each have things that's going on in our own lives, right? But it was something that happened today because he ended up calling me, but today, bringing me to today, when I talked to him, I don't like how things left off yesterday. So when I talked to him today, I'm like, don't try to call me because you free. And, no, I'm doing something. And this is the thing that, and I wasn't even mad at him. I feel like this was me acknowledging my feelings instead of being a typical Gemini. And I was like, he was talking to me a little bit, and then he was like, wait, something wrong or whatever? He was like, everything okay? And when someone asks you that, not every single time, but in this instance, he knew that I had reason to not be okay with him in the moment. Let's just put it that way. And I'm just like, I'm like, we're talking or whatever. And he was like, no, it's just the way that you sound. Like, you're not sounding like you typically do or whatever. And I'm like, oh. And then he was like, so just tell me, because I was doing something anyways, and I was not going to stop what I was doing to just be engulfed in a conversation with him. No, my days of that is not right now. I'm not doing that. So and he's just like, well, just tell me. So you feel like it sounds like you want to get off the phone with me. And I didn't say anything. And he was like, so just tell me you want to get off the phone with me. Just say yes. And I was like, yes. And he got off the phone, and I have not contacted him since. Because I'm just like, I was proud of myself because I'm like, typically me in the past, some years ago, I would have been like, no, you good. I ain't trying. No, we could talk. I didn't feel like that today. See what I'm saying? Nine of Cups, taking care of your emotional self. Taking care of your emotional self. And I'm not trying to tell my business. I really don't think that I am. But lately, the people that I have been coming across and I have been doing readings and stuff for, this is the place that they're at. Like, they're in real life dealing with these people. It's one thing to what the cards will show us about, oh yeah, you looking good, you feeling good, this person wants you. But it's another thing to be on the opposite end of that and them not showing up the way that when it shows up different. Now, but let's get to this too. You got the Queen of Pentacles though. So, you're wanting that stability, financial stability. You wanting that emotional stability. You wanting that commitment. You wanting that realness. And this is how you treating yourself. Because this is about you too, feeling like Spirit wants you to feel natural in your body. Spirit wants you to feel good about yourself. Spirit wants you to feel good about what you do. Like, sure about it. Not necessarily good. Well, that too, because the Nine of Cups is here. Things are going to look like it's going to start. Now, the answers is going to be yes for you, Gemini. A lot of yeses for you. A lot of yeses for you coming up. I don't know if this is some of you guys creating a business or something you're doing financially. They want you. They want you on their team. They want you at that job. They want you in their life. Yes, because why? Because you that person. You look. It's the way you move. Oh, we about to get into it. So everybody that stayed this long, come on. This is what I'm feeling anyways. So I'm seeing something right here, guys. Somebody made a mistake. They're realizing they made a mistake. And they, listen to me, look at this with the Three of Swords reversed. And they keep making mistakes, obviously. Because if you felt like you got picked or somebody else got picked over you for anything, or even especially in love, it doesn't matter. But they know So what they try to do, ooh, let me tell you what they try to do. Let's get the cards. I already know before I go to cards. This is a situation to specific people because I'm feeling it. I know it. Somebody tried to, or as a result of what somebody else was doing, their tactics. Either they try to purposely make you feel like you could be replaced. That's how they usually move. Or they try to purposely do it, or this is the way that they moved made you feel that way. Made you feel really insecure a little bit, Gemini, at once upon a time. Because I'm looking at this, since the Three of Swords are showing up reverse, I'm looking at this as a past events possibly. And let me tell you, it doesn't matter who it is, who they're with. I'm talking like their bank account could be bigger than yours. And because this is some things that could have brought some of your insecurities. Because let's say you masculine, and you know, it's like you know that you're working, you getting money or whatever, but at the same time, some chick that you dealing with, that you was genuinely dealing with, is trying to make you feel like, oh yeah, you could be replaced at any time. Like, oh yeah, I talked to this dude over here and he got money and he got this and he got that. But yeah, he ain't treating her right. He can't talk to her right. Gemini, you know what I'm saying? You know how we make people feel. He can't, he can go give that to somebody else. It's nothing authentic about it. It ain't the bank account. It don't matter about the bank account. It don't matter about the body. You know what I'm saying? The breast could be bigger. The butt could be bigger. Whatever you're looking at to where you're just like, man, you know what? The person could be younger. Whatever it made, like your insecurities pop up around this situation because evidently you felt something. Because if you did not feel something for this person or what you were attached to in some way, it wouldn't even faze you, you know? I just want you to know that it's your move. It's the way you move. Like this person, this is how come you can't be replaced because the way you move, your energy all together, Gemini, got them feeling a certain type of way. And it's like they got feelings for you. But who cares about that, huh? I'm just telling you, the way that you move, the way that you look, the way that you are, your vibe, your very essence, your confidence. And let me tell you something, even the ones of y'all that took that hit, you didn't let them see it. And if you let them see it at one point in time, you stop letting them see it. Like you're not even, look at this. They're waiting for some sort of response. They're watching you. This is why you're being watched. Because they're like, so I feel like somebody is, whatever they try to lay out for you, they're trying to see like, okay, let's see if Gemini is going to, if this is going to hurt Gemini's confidence or if Gemini is going to succeed or not. Or let's see if Gemini is going to come towards me. Let's see if Gemini. But they're watching you. Curious. I know this reading y'all probably was like, what? But no, I had to go here. Laughter. Possibilities. Ooh, envy. Ain't that about it? Laughter, happiness, joy, healing. Look, they're sitting here watching you be happy. They're wondering who else is making you laugh. And somebody wants to make you laugh. They want to make you smile. They do things to make you laugh or they do things to make you smile or they like when you smiling. Like I'm hearing somebody is like when you smile, they think that you have a beautiful smile and whoever this person is that is infatuated by you, they can't, it's some sort of energy that they get by your smile. I don't know if it's because you don't smile too often. Or they haven't seen you smile in a long time. Because I'm hearing that song, you know, tell me when will I see you smile again. Distance. Yep, this is somebody that's at a distance from you. And it's divorce, ghosted, or separation. Or there was some separation. Envy. Feminine energy. Ooh, you in your feminine, Gemini. You supposed to be in your feminine energy. Ooh, Lord. Cutting ties. Yeah, buddy. Impossibilities. Okay, show me what's coming up around this envy. And then we're going to get into a little part. I'm going to spend like 10 minutes. Focus on like this love thing. And then we'll see. Wait, let's see what's coming up around envy. I mean, I be around people during the day to where I'll see them compliment everybody else. They ain't gonna compliment me. And it's funny because I don't even need a compliment. I don't need it. But it's bizarre to me. Like, you know, when you just really sit and see this stuff, like when you really take it in and you be like, wait a minute, what is that all about? Hell, I stop complimenting people because it'd be the very same people I might be like, oh yeah, that's cute. That's, oh yeah. I just be like, because when you really see it, when you really pay attention to it, everybody got on a cute shirt or oh, that color looks nice on you. Oh, yeah. And I'm just like, dang, it really, I be feeling like, lately I be feeling like, okay, so you think that I think that I look cute or I look good. So why you need to compliment somebody that already, she thinks that's the feeling that I get. And I'm just like, no, I am living my own authentic self. Like I'm just here like the rest of y'all. Envy. That's what it be about. That's what it be about. And y'all don't want to believe it, Geminis. Because you know that you don't necessarily have that type of contentment in your heart for people. And even when you do get in a situation where it make you feel a little bit jealous, because you're just like, man, I know if I would have, you still don't take it to the point of where you hating somebody. You don't take it to the point where you want to see that person just, do bad and screw up in life, or just where you can't be pleasant to the person. But when that person do you wrong, where you did have some type of, where you was like, man, you know what, she's cute, or she's a pretty person, or she accomplished, and that person do you wrong, then you look like a hater. Because when you pay them dust, and then you look like, because it's like, yeah, you try to bury me, you try to insult me, you try to bring me down, whatever. Then that's when it's like, oh yeah, Gemini's a hater. Because the whole time, they wanted an issue with you. And this, to me, the reading is positive for you. But I think that for you, I feel like even if you're in a place to where you're restoring something, like you're regaining some sort of footing in life, so it may not be completely accomplished, but you're doing it, and you can see that, the healing take place and all that. Still for you, it's like you can't really share the situation with anybody. You can't really, that's why I'm sharing with y'all. It says resentful, competitive, discontent about your feminine energy, about what you can draw in. Gentleness, nurturing, mothering. Look, about some of you guys, are y'all pregnant? Are you about to have a baby or something? Somebody might be jealous of the baby you had, or you want to have, or something. I don't know. But look, envy is over the fact that you can draw in, because the feminine energy is talking. Maybe some of y'all, somebody is jealous over your partner or something, like the partner you got, or somebody that's interested in you or something like that. But let me tell you something. Feminine energy is about what you draw in. And the fact that I feel like people are looking like, man, Geminis don't ever, like, look at her just sitting up there doing nothing. She thinks she cute. He think he can do, and it's like, no, I'm just in my feminine energy. I'm not going to be just wasting my energy and my time on people that don't deserve. You don't like me anyways. Cutting ties, freedom, standing up, awaken. See, you're going to start realizing this even more. And you cut ties, and you cutting ties and cutting that energy off brings nothing but possibilities for you, because you see that the stuff that you left, or the things, even if you didn't leave it, it could be somebody new that shows up today or tomorrow. And if you notice something about it that you should not, you're wasting your time, you cutting ties with it automatically brings you possibilities. It says follow your dreams and make up your mind, believe in yourself. You staying in a situation is not going to change it, because literally it could be the same person that decides to get it together because they're like, oh yeah, I do want Gemini in my life. You get what I'm saying? But you allowing the person to believe that it's okay with the way that things are going, no, that's not going to do it. Yep, you're cutting ties still. You're distancing yourself from situations and people that impose on your happiness and your laughter. They don't want to see you doing good, because you doing good shows them that you won the competition. Now, all of a sudden, these people want to be forthright with you. Before, they wanted to make it seem like they were shitting on you a little bit, because you was in a vulnerable place. Now, when it looks like, oh yeah, Jim, even I don't care. I told you guys this many times before. It doesn't matter if you're like jealous of what? I'm sitting here. I don't like where I'm at. I'm not in the best place possible. I have stuff that I'm trying to do. It don't matter that that's where you're at and you're thinking that you're at. It's about what they see. And I had to learn that the hard way. It's about what they see. Okay. Let's get some more cards for Gemini. On this love and relationships. Y'all, I be, Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Somebody want to start something new with you. Ooh, for some of y'all getting it on, baby. If you are in a relationship, or you got some type of connection, or you're gonna be. Because some of y'all, I'm telling you, this person is gonna fall. They're passionate about you and they're gonna fall in love. This person is emotional. Look, let's get into it. For some of y'all that this is for, dang, they really insecure about their finances or something, or like their positioning in life. Okay. The lover, or the love for Gemini's love life, show us what is going on for Gemini's love life and the person that is on their mind. Oh, they're working. 8 of Cups. They're trying to leave something behind. So they're working to go towards, hold up now. Dang, somebody don't want to move away, but we're going to keep going. Gemini's love life. And the person that's on their mind or in their heart that they're thinking about. Their love desire, their love choice. I don't know, is this person single or what? Alone? Separation, justice. Oh, they looking for a divorce or something like that. The only thing that I don't like seeing with the Hierophant reverse is like they might not be ready for a relationship, or if the next level. And you will be able to see this with the way that they interact with you, because it's like they want to come on strong and then they want to distance themselves or something. That I wouldn't tolerate that. Like it's having patience for somebody and their developments in life. It does not look like you turn your whole life over, like you're at their every beck and call and until they work out stuff with it. No. No. Let's put that back in the deck. Okay, now I just want to get a few more cards, and then let's just set it up like this. And so I could get, in the middle is some sort of separation or distance. And I got 2 things. Because this could be somebody that is inside of a relationship or some sort of situation, but they want to come out of it. I'm getting Aquarius here. They want to come out of it. Or this is someone that is trying to develop something for you. Because this could be in a distance, like maybe 4 weeks, 4 months or something. Or the world is reversed. They ain't happy. The 2 of Pentacles. Okay, hold on. The Ace of Cups. Okay. All right. So, in the middle is like distance here with the 4 of Swords. This is what's crowning you. And this could be like you deciding that you're going to be single. You're going to focus on yourself. You're going to get some rest, Gemini. you're not going to put your energy out like that, like solving people's problems and stuff. No, I'm not saying that you can't be a lend. You can't lend somebody your ear. I'm not saying to completely just like reject and dismiss people, but I think it's a certain way you should handle it. Like, I feel like you should not prioritize their needs over yours, over your mental health, your sanity, things that you have going on. No. So this might look like you going ghost or you being standoffish, I feel. Because I feel like this is how somebody is looking at you in that situation. I feel like this. Listen, you could be dealing with somebody. Because, you know, when people go through relationships problems too, they usually get that attention from their spouse. Now, if they're on the rocks with their spouse, they want to come towards you. Or they're used to getting their way. But at the same time, you know, there could be a type of person that's open to love and open to relationships and friendships and stuff like that. But they're used to getting their way in a sense to where things go their way. But where does that leave you if things is just going their way? So we're just talking, but it depends. I feel like this person works. They work a lot. Or something dealing with work. They left work because of some sort of romantic situation. Okay, let's say this could be a person that worked with you. You and the person work together, and it was not in the best interest of you guys to be working together. It's like you working together, but you can't be together. You shouldn't be together, or it could cause some sort of conflict or whatever. But this person wants to leave work or leave some situation to come towards you. Look. The Hermit. So this person could be, okay, this is a Virgo, but this person could be someone that is like a loner, distant, someone that's older, or somebody that is more mature. This person could definitely be mature, right? Oh, I'm getting this person has responsibilities. And that's why they could be sitting in a situation, or that's why they could be in a situation that they're in. Like they have responsibilities or something that they need to handle. But this person does spend a lot of time alone. I'm also getting to, now I don't know if this is you or them, because it's showing as the Two of Cups here, right? So I don't know if this is you or them, right? That is, you ever been in a situation like where you're just like, okay, I'm tired of being single or something. I want love. I want to be in a relationship. I want something. But then you're so used to being to yourself. You're so used to being single that you don't even know how you're going to make room for the next person or the other person. It's that type of thing, because I feel like in this, whoever this is, like this has to be something that's mature. Like you're going into something that's mature, or it's going to be, I don't see it just being all romantic, especially not all the time, like all romantic, all, emotional all the time. I see it being serious, because there's like responsibilities, there's work, there is life, there's experience here. You know what I mean? Justice. I kind of feel like this is also showing Gemini. Like, the thing about it is, for you guys that are able, this is you maturing in your life. And like I said before, in the first part of the reading, crossing over that threshold of coming from one way of experiencing life and looking at it to another way of like, and being serious doesn't mean that you're out here just being like, oh, I don't want to have no fun at all. But no, being serious is more, in this sense, is more about you just, it's like a maturing thing. It's about where you want to see changes at in your life. You're willing to step into the shoes. You're willing to do what you need to do to make those changes. And that is, even if you have to just, I have a sense of you saying, okay, even if I have to wait, like, even if I have to wait for that part, you're still living life and you're still developing yourself and you're still open, but you're just like, you're at this place where you're making mature, being a mature person and making mature decisions may look like, okay, I rather be quote unquote lonely or single before I see this situation. I know it's going in a direction that it probably shouldn't, or I know it's not right, and just throwing myself into it just because. That's making mature decisions, right? Justice here is showing that, because some things are going to level out and things are going to go in your favor and be as it needs to be. Like this is you making, like, balancing out that karma, and it's not even necessarily bad karma, but this is you doing right on your part for yourself. Now, this person is looking for they could possibly try to come to you in terms of, in a way of like, let's make a truce, or in a way to where it's like an eye for an eye. It's like some sort of tit for tat, like you do this, I'm gonna do that, or whatever. This person could try to come and make it seem like, hey, I just want to talk, I just want to, in a sense to where it's not, they're coming to you in a certain way, but they have other intentions behind it. Now let's see what that means. That's Libra energy. The Empress is reversed because I feel like something didn't go their way. They was in a situation with somebody else and it's not going their way. This Empress is not going their way. It's not what they really want. But for some of them, they're still in that position. But it's not what but that's what I'm saying. What does that got to do with Gemini though? Oh my goodness. So they want to come make things right with you. Or they're thinking about, damn, all I had to do was be a decent human being. All I had to do was show up for relationship and partnership. All I had to do was be a friend. But so they want, some of them, they're looking towards a divorce, or they feel like you gave them some sort of ultimatum, like you cut the situation off because they could feel cut off from you. Some of them is because like they got a situation where, like, with the child's mom or a girlfriend or fiance, something. But I'm telling you right now, because they want to come out of stagnation, separation, into something new, like with you, and you got that coming up anyways. But I'm just saying, because just by you saying you leaving this to the side, but yeah, like this is interesting, and they're leaving it open to you. We got a star here. They're at a distance, but they want healing in this situation. It's like with the Hermit, they really spent a lot of time thinking about you, Gemini. And the world reverse, they don't want it to end. We don't want to never end. It's like our life is just beginning, or something like that. That's crazy. The Nine of Cups reverse, they're not happy. And they're leaving things open to you. Open to reconcile or to start over. So it's like, oh yeah, I'm leaving things over to Gemini. But I feel like in the separation, they have some realizations here with the Judgment card. Damn, that this is done. Like it's really over. Some of y'all, you're dealing with somebody that's tidying up stuff, because they're trying to make it to where something is really over in some situation that they were dealing with. Okay, so how do they feel about Gemini then? Realizing that this is really over for whatever this is, because if it ain't love, it's something else. Because if I'm hearing, if it isn't love, what? Oh, the Three of Pentacles. Yep. A work situation. A committed situation. Just your availability. Yep. They're recognizing like you and you was solid. And you was solid, and you You invested in what they had. Like you invested in what they had, what y'all had together. But you're not no more. Nothing's the same. Wow. Cuffing season, player. Red flags. We're not going to go past this. We're going to leave it just right here because I think Spirit is trying to send a message. I already said it. Cuffing season, single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt, player, playing the field, not looking to settle, seeking options. See? So for some reason, they feel like this is what I feel. They feel like maybe somebody else, somebody's looking at you like a player. You just not settling for nothing. They looking at you as a player. But I kind of feel like for some of y'all, whatever this player energy is, you're not sweating them like that. How you gonna play somebody that ain't sweating you like that? That's not even playing with you. Like who? That's kind of crazy. All right. And then we have, but the way that I'm looking, spilling the beans, revealing secrets, cats out the bag, untrustworthy. Yeah. Look, red flags, warning signs, take heed, risky situation. Look, this is what this is showing you, Gemini. This person that might try to say they gonna want to cuff you or they want to be in a relationship with you and all this and that, I think that they could be just telling you so. I don't believe that they're 100% sure. They like you. They like what they see. They like your vibe. They like who you are. But I feel like this is showing you that you should take, because things change, but you should take what you're seeing in the moment and that's what you go by. No wishful thinking. We ain't doing no, oh yeah, well, he's just having it hard in life. She's just, she's just being a bitch. No. I don't care what situation it is. What you're seeing, go by it and act accordingly. All right, Gemini, so I'm going to stop right there. I will return. As you can see, my voice is trying to come back or whatever. But yeah, I've been I've been sick. So email me though. The email's in the description box if you like to get a reading done. I already have people that I'm going to do. And since my voice is coming back, I'm going to be trying to get that stuff done this weekend. That's really what I'm focusing on. So yeah, thank you. Like the video and subscribe to the channel because I'll be back.